Ladies and gentlemen, now in today's video, we're going to be having a little bit of fun with a 5-star awakened version of Agent Venom. And in all honesty, I don't think I've ever done like a proper Agent Venom gameplay video. He's a very old champion now. I think he was released in 2016. I think very shortly after I returned to the game, kind of properly started playing Marvel Contest of Champions. But he's always been a champion that's very annoying to fight, so I'm curious to see how he performs as an awakened 5-star rank 3 today, and whether or not there is, you know, any excitement when playing Agent Venom, man. So let's fire off that special one. Let's see if we can get a nice little bleed off there, and unfortunately we didn't. He's got a 65% chance on any special attack, apart from the special 3, which is 90%, to apply a bleed, and I think the bleed's quite strong. I think it's about 200% of his attack, and has like a solid benefit from deep wounds. So you can see here it's about 540 per tick. But he's not getting this rocket down quite as fast as I'd maybe like him to on initial impression here. Come on, man, can we get the bleed to finish this man off? That was that was alright there. Yeah, a little bit slow on that Rocket Raccoon, boys, but it is what it is. And we do have Agent Venom's awakened ability at signature 80 out of 200. So his awakened ability is at the start of the fight, and providing you don't get hit more than 5 times, you get additional attack and also additional crit damage rating. But it's a very small amount of attack. It's like just over 200, and the crit damage rating is like 75. So it is a very, very minimal awakened ability. And we've also got the Venom and Spider-Man synergies to give him a little bit more attack, a little bit more crit rating. And because he's also classified as a hero, Nick Fury's giving him 10% more attack, and we also do have the evade charges for Quake as well. But considering the special 1, it didn't seem really to hit that hard. Let's try and go for the special 2 and see if there's a little bit more firepower in it. So let's go 5 combo, man. Straight into special 2. Okay, well I got some pretty nice RNG with the crits there. Unfortunately, no bleed on that one, but the special 2 again does have that 65% chance to bleed as well. Unfortunately, no bleed there. Bro, it should just be guaranteed bleed, man. This lad had some sort of way of stacking up more bleeds and reliably getting the bleed on stuff like the special 1. I think he would be a lot more spicy. A little bit of a fail there to Thor Jane Foster's special 1. Let's go for a dash back. And back in. So, I must say, 72 hits. Not the best start. Not the best start at all, man. This guy is massively underperforming. I had an expectation, and he has gone way, way lower than that expectation. So he's not off to the best start, lads. But, you know, the video isn't over yet. We've still got some more matchups. We do have Archangel. We have the class disadvantage here. This might be an opportunity to test if there is some hidden damage inside of Agent Venom's Special 3. Alongside the 90% chance to bleed. So at least, you know, there is a almost guaranteed chance that we are going to get that bleed off the Special 3. I can't believe just getting clipped to Thor Jane Foster's special 1 cost us so many hit points, man. It's mad. Right, let's go, mate. Come on, Archangel. Let's get that special 2 out, you lad. Perfect. Flaunt those wings, my son. Let's go. See the Agent Venom special 3. The ultimate attack now. The backflip. Chuck down a web. Shoot the guns. Should do a little bit more than guarantee the bleed. Well, it doesn't even guarantee the bleed. Gives you an increased chance of the bleed you can get from a special 1. I think Agent Venom was probably primarily designed at the time as an annoying defender, because I know like his special attacks, man, they always used to mess me up so much in terms of the timing. But yeah, oh mate, these have been these have been some long matchups, man. Wow. Okay, let's go for Vulture. Let's see if we can have a nice little matchup against Vulture here. I'm all for the Agent Venom redesign though. I'd like to, well, there are a few champions in the skill class, like Daredevil is a prime example, that I'd like to see get revamped next, and I really do hope that they buff Netflix Daredevil and give him a little bit of a revamp with the Hulkbuster buff, which we're still waiting on, man. We're waiting almost 5 months on that now, right? Oh, it's madness. So yeah, hopefully that comes at some point. That'd be great to see. But I wouldn't mind seeing an Agent Venom revamp at some point in the future, because this man is painfully behind. It makes you appreciate some of the lesser new champions. Right, let's get a backdraft there. Or parry just works fine as well. Let's go for a cheeky little special one. Right, nice little evade there. Straight into 5 combo, and Vulture goes down. Was that still like 67 hits there? Well, I think one thing I do want to try, I guess he does have a slightly inflated hit counter with the special one. But it's still, you know, there's not too much on the old base damage on this man. But I want to see if he would actually be able to get past the regeneration check in the Punisher chapter, because I'm just curious, man. I think his damage output is so lacking that he might actually really struggle to out damage this. But again, I don't know exactly how this is gonna turn out, so let's jump in, give you know, have a few fights on this path, mate, and see what we can do with Agent Venom. Right, not the best start because we didn't quite land the parry there. Combo's getting off about 4 to 6% health points. Straight into a special one. We might just be able to out damage it with some good RNG. Oh my goodness, that was a that was a bit too close, mate. Come on, let's go. And we didn't get a bleed there. No. Okay, this might just be enough. Okay, fantastic. We managed to reset the timer there. Oh, okay. I think this is still going to land, and then if we can quickly dodge a special too. Oh no, this is bad news, lads. We didn't get a bleed off the last 2 special ones. Oh, he's going to heal up. And that didn't really put us in a... Oh, we're in an okay position, man. We're in an okay position. Suddenly, Nova ain't looking so bad, boys. Wow. Could I, like, heavy attack? Yeah, let's use the heavy attack there for a bit of fun. At least we can enjoy the Agent Venom heavy attack. But, 108 hits. This is like, I knew Agent Venom was a little bit outdated, man. I didn't think he was this this lacking. Oh, you know, he's kind of like around that like Green Goblin level of a champion. I just haven't played in ages. Like I whipped out Green Goblin a couple of months ago. I was like, wow, I remember this champion being a little bit lacking, but I don't remember it being that lacking. So praise to anybody that's ever taken up Agent Venom. I swear, like back in the day when rank 5s were super rare, I saw somebody like take Agent Venom up to rank 5 just because they really like the character. It's kind of amusing how back in the day, like Agent Venom was considered like, oh, you know, not too bad. He's got like 50% chance as well to reduce stuff like evade from triggering. And it was like, oh, I don't want to get Colossus or Spider-Gwen or She-Hulk or Luke Cage. Those would be even worse. And nowadays, it's like, oh my gosh. All those champions are like 10 times better, mate. But Agent Venom, he needs a little bit of justice, lads. He needs a little bit of justice. Right, I'm going to try and go straight into heavy attack here. Yeah, it's definitely not quick enough to do that reliably. Maybe if we get a crit here, might be able to get rid of that. Nope, not going to happen. Just like the kicks, mate. The kicks are just too satisfying. Let's go again. Another kick. Oh, okay, that one didn't quite work out. I think he'd be completely roadblocked at the next fight because his damage is all physical resistance, and Voodoo on the next node has 80% physical resistance, apart from the bleed damage, of course. But yeah, judging by the state and time it took to kill Angela and Venom Paul, I do not think Dr. Voodoo is on the menu today. I think he'd be completely roadblocked there. But wow. Wow. Let's go a bit of Act 5, Chapter 1. I saw it at Art May as well. I don't think Agent Venom is a 6-star champion currently, but there's speculation that he's going to be coming in the next 6-star featured crystal. Please no, Kabam. Please stop adding in these 6-star champions. Again, I may be wrong about this, but please stop adding in these 6-star champions that you haven't updated in like 3 and a bit years. That would be greatly appreciated. Sincerely, everybody that plays this game and wants to be rewarded with, you know, at least something half decent for their time. But let's go for a cheeky little combo into Iron Man. If we go into the earlier chapters, like 6.1, my logic is, you know, he's going to look a little bit better. Come on, mate, let's get a second bleed. There we go. Just wish we had something else. I think there's a lot of cool stuff you could do with this champion with bleeds and incinerates off the special too. Maybe like combining them, some sort of like mega bleed incinerate detonation thing. You could, you know, you got a good foundation on Agent Venom. His animations, the look of the champion, like he's fun to play with, man. It's just the damage, the performance ain't too great. And his 2 pieces of utility, so he has a 70% chance to shrug off any non-damaging debuff when it's applied. So this has actually had its uses. He used to be one of the like early Iceman counters, because you know you got a 70% chance to immediately get rid of that cold snap. Again, it was still a long fight against Iceman, but for some people, you know, it worked. Back in the days of the Ice Phoenix, which only old school players will remember. There's basically like an Ice Man type character called Ice Phoenix in the event quest that just instantly did like 90% of your health in terms of cold snap damage. That fight sucked. It was horrible. And back then I don't think there were any solid Iceman counters apart from the only person who could mitigate the damage was Mephisto. But sorry, completely avoid the damage. But Mephisto was still a very new champion, so a lot of people didn't have access to him. But there we go, man. There we go. So, not too bad on that matchup. We're getting these fights done. Let's go for, I think, Daredevil and then Doctor Strange. A couple more fights just to, you know, make sure we experience the full fun that is Agent Venom. Let's go for that flying kick on the medium, man. That's a very ambitious medium. Tell you what, mate. If I'd, you know, do a flying kick on every single medium, you're back in. This man's probably got crazy back pains. He's always, like, proper doing those, you know, eccentric leg kicks up in the air. This man's medical bill must be ridiculous. Right. Let's go. Get a bleed there. I'm just trying not to throw the special one when Daredevil isn't stunned, because as long as he's stunned and you throw a special with a projectile, then he can't evade. I don't know if like Agent Venom's, because he has like a melee bit to the special before he goes into the gun shooting. So maybe I'm just going to try it here. Just go for it right off the cuff. Oh yeah, it's fine. Cool. Can't evade it. Sick. Because he has that like silent stun off a melee hit at the start. Fun fact, when fighting Daredevils, some champions do have silent stuns on their special attacks. And you can identify that by the opponent looking like they're being stunned without the debuff. So as long as they're just standing there waiting to get loaded up with your projectile, then they're most likely silent stunned. Let's get this Doctor Strange down. don't think I can chain on heavies reliably. Yeah, special one pushes you a bit too far back to go straight into heavy there as well. Unfortunately, no bleed that time. Oh, man. Right, let's go straight into heavy here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for Agent Venom's gameplay video. In all honesty, man, I think this guy might actually deserve a demotion to the meme tier. Because, yeah, just the damage output was so bad, man. So bad. I think even Ebony Maw hits a little bit harder than Agent Venom now. But I don't know. It's kind of around the same level, I think. At least from what I can remember of Maw. But, yeah, that was really, really disappointing. Wow, it's just like, you know, when you're looking forward to doing a gameplay video and revisiting a champion and you just hope they're going to be like something a little bit exciting, and Agent Venom is just not. He's just very, very, very outdated. So don't rank up your Agent Venoms. That's my advice, lads. Keep them on the bench. They can keep your benches warm. Maybe your Alliance War defense if you're in some of the lower tiers of the game. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed this Agent Venom gameplay video today. And if you did, please do smash that like button. That'd be greatly appreciated. Aside from that, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.